What's up, everybody? Back again. Miko, the entrepreneur. What's up? What's up? So, I am still over here at Oak Ridge and I drive. I love this area. Every time I come through here all the time, I always pick up orders from the outlets. And then the restaurants that are not in the outlets. So, let me get on that. Let me get right into it. I'm sorry, I got a lot going on in my head. So, we are going to talk about, and it's a very sunny day, so I'm so happy. It's chilly, but it's sunny, so I love it. We're going to talk about DoorDash and Uber Eats and other apps. Well, I'm sorry. I'm just going to focus on DoorDash and Uber Eats. DoorDash and Uber Eats do not want drivers to multi-app. Now, as a driver, I have an issue with that. As a customer, should you have an issue with that? I don't know. But if you are a customer and you've been a driver, should you have, that should be the title, should you have an issue, or is there an issue with drivers multi-apping? Now, before inflation, before times changed, before prices went up, before everything happened, when these gig apps first came out, the base pay was good. Now, base pay including tips was even better. But over time, such as lawsuits, such as refunds, and everything else, the base pay started getting lower. So every time there's a lawsuit, regardless if they're stealing or not, or people suing the company for whatever reason, the base pay is always the first to get lowered. Now, with refunds, if the merchant gets a refund because they didn't get paid because the driver stole the food, the base pay gets lower. When the customer receives a credit, where do you think that money comes from? The money comes from the base pay of the driver. It's a money pie. I call it the money pie. The driver's pie. That's what I call it in other videos, so that's what I'm sticking with. Why is it every time a situation happens with the company, the first pot they go to is the driver's pot? Make that make sense. Base pay, when I started, was great. $5 to $7 base pay, and that's without a tip. So, but the miles, when they first started, it was like a 5 to 6 mile radius. Over time, when these restaurants became popular on the apps, they went ahead and increased the radius because they wanted you as a customer. Now, multi-apping. The reason why drivers multi-app is because the base pay is now $2. Customers, did you know that base pay is $2? We only get paid $2. So if you took away your tip, so with Instacart, Uber Eats, Uber, and the other gig apps that actually or have like 24 to 72 hours to change their mind. If you took away your tip and made it zero, and even on DoorDash, if you didn't tip at all, we only will receive a $2 base pay. But hold up, if it's a stacked order, so let's just say a stacked order, and I've seen it come across my phone. I have so many freaking screenshots, it's unfreaking believable. So if you have, let's just say, a stacked order with DoorDash, you're not getting $2 per order. Guess how much it is now? Just $2. So it drops down to $1 per order with a stacked order. I've I've seen it. I've shared it to other content creators and gig drivers. They know what I'm talking about. I'm not lying. It's ridiculous that now with certain orders, it's $2 for 2 orders. How is that? Is it a deliver one, get one free? Because base pay is $2. Now it's $1. Sometimes it's $1.50 each. That's ridiculous. Thank you. He was waving at me. See, I love when I come out in the streets because the attention I get in the streets, they honk the horn. They honk the horn. I love it. I love it. Thank you. I love this type of energy because people understand. See, when you're on YouTube, you go to your favorite content creators. Then you might be watching me. Like, ooh, what is this? Oh, okay, well, nah, she ain't talking about, because usually when people go to YouTube, it's either for entertainment, or, to learn something, right? Which is education. So, the thing that I'm trying to say is, with multi-apping, you can't stop drivers from multi-apping. And you're probably saying, well, Miko, how is it that these companies want you to stop multi-apping? Well, if you think about it, they only want you to do their app. We're not employees. We're independent contractors. They treat us like employees. They say across, like, hey, you know what? You can decline this order. You don't have to take it. But then you punish us for declining the order. It doesn't make sense. We're not employees. So how can you tell us not to multi-app? We have to make a living too. So I guess you want me to only just do your app and do all the shitty orders that come to my phone. That's not gonna happen. So what I try to tell drivers, you need to get as many apps as possible that's gonna make you money. Don't take those $2 orders. Don't take those $3 orders. Now, don't get me wrong. Because everybody's market is different. On a Monday through Thursday, in some areas, you might have to take a $2 order, but it has to be 1 mile and under. And if it's taking you only 5 minutes to go get it, then that's different. But if you're taking a $2 order, and then next thing you know, you waiting 30 minutes, you got to go through a lot of traffic, don't do it. Decline that offer. Oh, it's been times that I took a $2, $3 order, but I guarantee you it was either 2 miles and under, and it was a place where, hey, I can get some ice, I can use the bathroom. I didn't care because I like the merchant. And you know my favorite merchants. What are my favorite merchants? My favorite merchants, one of them, I'm just gonna name one of them because I don't want y'all to be I said it before in another video, so go watch those videos. One of my favorite merchants is Chick-fil-A. Okay, I'll give you Chipotle. So Chipotle and Chick-fil-A are my 2 favorite merchants. If I get a $2 or $3 order and I'm at the restaurant, so I'm not driving to the restaurant, if I'm already at the restaurant and not an add-on, I'm not talking about add-on, I'm talking about the initial first order, and it's $2 for 1 mile, and I'm platinum, and the order is already ready, and I can use the bathroom and get my ice, then yeah, I'll do it. Now, if I had to drive to the restaurant, and it's $2, and it's gonna take me 10 minutes to get there, hell no, I ain't doing it. Thank you. So, no, don't do that. So, we multi-app because the gig companies are not paying us money. So, and customers are not tipping like they used to, and I get it. You know why the customer's not tipping? Different reasons. But the main reasons the customers are not giving you that tip is because the fees are very expensive. And you're probably saying, well, Miko, they don't have to use the company. You're right. You don't have to use that. Go get your food. But this is the thing. A lot of these customers, they're not using DoorDash and Uber Eats. what they are doing, they are going through the website of the restaurant. Well, if they want delivery, they don't have their own drivers. So outside of pizza, like Domino's and Papa John's, outside of pizza restaurants, if you go through the app, if you go through the restaurant's website and you order food for delivery, 9 times out of 10 is either going to be Grubhub, DoorDash, or Uber Eats delivering your food. I'm letting you know that right now. So if you don't tip, because you're not tipping, your tip supposedly when you go through the app is going to the driver. Now it used to be where, and I don't want to get into a whole nother subject, but it used to be where the merchant was able to take some of that tip, or take the whole tip. It was at a time where they were able to do that. Now, are they still doing that? I'm not sure. I can't tell you. So, the thing that I'm saying is, the reason why we're going to continue to multi-app is because we don't make enough on one app. Now, can it be done? Yes, I do it all the time. Some days when I feel like I don't want to play the DoorDash game, I'm on Uber Eats. And I'll do Uber Eats for the whole week. And I do pretty well because I'm probably either doing like DoorDash one order at a time, or I'm probably doing Roadie, or I'm probably doing Walmart Spark now that I'm on Walmart Spark. So I'm learning that app now, Walmart Spark. I ain't gonna get into that. But so I'm learning more about the app. So you're probably saying, well, how do companies know, how do these apps know that you're on another app? Well, they have a string of code in their software that detects that you have another app. Because if you think about it, when you get frustrated or fed up on either one of the apps, let's just say I'm doing DoorDash, and I say, you know what, DoorDash treated me wrong today. I don't know what I did to them. And then you say, well, let me turn on Uber Eats. As soon as I turn on Uber Eats, DoorDash give me an order. I'm like, what the hell? Why would it take me to turn on another app to get an order? So it's something in the software that detects that, you have other apps on your phone. And I think it's something, it plays, I can't tell you exactly what it is, but it plays off each other. So even vice versa. I can have on Uber Eats, and Uber Eats treating me crappy all day. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not taking these orders. And I turn on DoorDash. Uber Eats will give me a good order. And I'm like, all this damn time. So that's all I had to do was turn on the apps. So they know, they can detect. They have software, they have strings of code where they can be able to sense that a driver is multi-app. Also, usually when I multi-app now, I don't want to get into this subject. We call it dirty apping. And no, I'm not, drivers don't, it's okay. I'm not going to shout you out. I'm not going to, tell them. But anyway, I've done it. I've done it maybe like 10 times. So 10 times, I have what you call a dirty app. Dirty app is when you have an order from each app that you're doing. And what you do is you keep both of the orders because you need to make money per hour, right? Because these apps, like I said, they're not paying. So you try to get orders that's going in the same direction. Now, when DoorDash and Uber Eats give you a double order, it's okay when they give you a double order. But then we as independent contractors, we can't do double orders. I don't care if it is on different apps. It's still a double stacked order. So that's the thing. I think what it is, these companies, they only want you to just work on their app. And I'm not going to lie, if you're platinum on DoorDash, it could be possible, depending on your bills. Now, my bills that week, I may only, have bills that come up to $700 to $800. So $700 to $800 I may do that week on DoorDash. I'm okay with that. But for someone who have bills that are 1,600, 2,000, 3,000 for that week, they have to multi-app. So for companies who say they don't want us to multi-app, well, you shouldn't have lowered our base pay to $2. Our base pay is $2. You're making us dependent on tips, which is outrageous. So, as I go ahead and close out this video, remember, drivers, I need you to continue to multi-app. Now, if that one app is working for you in your area, great. Continue to keep doing it. However, always diversify, diversify, diversify. Now, you don't have to have 100 apps on your phone, because I don't. I try to stick with the main 3 or 4 apps that's going to make me money and going to keep me consistent with orders. That's all I'm going to say. You make your own choices, you make your own decisions. But if one app is working for you, then just do that one app. It's okay. I've done it. I do it all the time. But when I need to make extra money because that next week my bills are higher, then I'm going to multi-app. And there's nothing Uber Eats or DoorDash can do about it. And if I wasn't so overwhelmed with my perfect customer service, then I would probably dirty app. I'm not telling you to dirty app. I'm just saying I will probably dirty app more. All right, on that note, go ahead, press the like button, give me a comment. I need your engagement. Share this channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video.